You want to know what betrayal really feels like? Picture this: you come home early from a business trip, just dreaming of your own couch and a cold drink, and boom, your place is taken over by the last people you'd ever expect. That's how it hit me. One plain, hot afternoon, the smell of pine and fresh grass in the air, I pull into my driveway 3 days ahead of schedule because my city job fell through. I thought, nice. Some quiet time at the cabin. But the universe had other ideas.
Entrast me, no ones everidi for the chaos I valket into.
I unlocked my front door expecting peace. Maybe even a nap. Instead, I see a man lounging on my leather couch, like it's his. TV blasting, remote in hand. Then I spot a teenager hammering away on my laptop like he's playing a video game, and in the kitchen, a girl's elbows deep digging through my cereal boxes. And right there on my fridge, a sloppy note taped up: help tidy up and change the lock for safety. Best wishes, Mrs. Albright, HOA president. I'm frozen, trying to figure out if this is a joke, a nightmare, or maybe that gas station coffee messing with my head. And then she struts out, Mrs. Albright herself, holding my iced tea like it's hers, looking me over like I'm the intruder. I barely get a word out before she's calling the cops, claiming I'm breaking into her house. No lie, she turns on the waterworks like she's auditioning for a drama.
I grab my phone, Hans checking, and call 911, blurting out the truth.
But I'll admit, it didn't even sound real coming from me. Cops arrive, 2 of them, decent guys, but they're clearly not ready for what they walked into. She greets them with a fake smile and a bunch of paperwork, saying she's in charge of my property. She waves a document that looks official, but I know a forged header when I see one. She even says the place is in foreclosure, which is news to me and my bank. I show them my deed utility bills. She snatches one and tears it up, calling it fake. The officers look confused, and after all that, they tell me, the actual owner, to leave for a day while they figure it out. I never thought I'd get kicked out of my own house.
But yep, it happened.
So now I'm sitting in some cheap motel room, bleach in the air, feeling like a fool. I call my buddy Leo, a young lawyer who still can't tie his tie right, but he's hungry. He tells me, we'll fight this.
And we'll win.
That's when the rage sets in.
I post a quick video of the madness. Just to blow off steam.
Maybe get a few people to back me up.
What I didn't see coming.
That video exploded.
Oh wer nicht, my phone is lighting up like Times Square.
Messages pouring in from strangers everywhere. People backing me up, roasting Mrs. Albright, calling her every name in the book. HOA Karen trends. For once, the internet has my back.
But she hits back hard.
She posts a rant on the community board, says I'm a liar, threatens a defamation lawsuit. Sends out this massive email, full of bold fonts and legal threats, trying to shut me down. But something's shifted. People in the neighborhood start whispering, then talking out loud.
Sharing stories. Screenshots surface. Whispers turn into accusations.
Turns out, I wasn't her first victim. That's when it gets wild. I get this random message late at night, from someone I've never met. Says she's done this before. Tells me to look up Sunset Estates HOA. Says, ask for Gary. There's a grainy photo of an old HOA form with her signature. Leo thinks it's sketchy, but we're curious. We dig. And the deeper we go, the more her name shows up, every time tied to drama, lies, and chaos. The next morning, I drive out to Sunset Estates. It's a little worn down but real. I ask around until I find Gary. Older guy, guarded. Says he doesn't know anything. But when I explain what she did to me, how she set me up, called the cops, tried to ruin my life, he changes.
He lets me in.
And man, he looks like someone who's carried a heavy load for too long. He tells me everything. He was the secretary there. And when he tried to stop her, she ruined him.
Made up stories.
Falsified documents. Got him booted and blacklisted.
But he didn't give up.
He kept receipts, literally.
Pulls out a little red notebook.
Full of notes, dates, shady deals, missing funds, everything she thought was erased.
Hey Hans to me, Hans checking.
Says, don't let her win again.
It's altere.
She even mentions someone else. Just initials, a partner.
Leo and I putet altogeter.
We post the facts.
The tide turns.
People start demanding answers. Even her old fans start questioning things. She makes a last-ditch play, calls a surprise HOA meeting, claims I'm the villain. She's got fake affidavits, speeches, the whole act. But I walk in, Leo and Gary at my side.
We got the notebook. The video. The documents.
Gary reads his own notes. I scroll through receipts. And then I drop the last bomb. I play a found video of her boasting to her husband about using my cabin to stage her next scam. The room goes still, then bursts into chaos. She scrambles to stop the stream, but it's already out there.
The Volts wetting now.
And just then, 2 federal agents step inside, badges raised, no hesitation. They arrest her right there in front of everyone. Her husband, Mr. Fletcher, goes ghost pale, barely able to keep upright. The HOA queen isn't voted out, she's taken down by the feds. As they lead her away, she says something to him. No one hears it, but his expression says everything.
The illusion shatters.
Her family, once so proud, suddenly looks small, confused. That little red notebook? Yeah, it had the last clue, proof of a huge federal fraud she pulled off long ago. Millions stolen in fake claims, then vanished. Reappeared here as everyone's favorite neighbor. My cabin was her final hideout. A desperate move as the law closed in. The story explodes across local media.
My face and messy home pop up on every screen.
Strangers start showing up with casseroles and sorry we judged you notes.
Best part?
The next HOA vote flips everything. Gary gets elected, crowd cheers like crazy. The ones she silenced finally speak. I repaint the cabin, every mark and dent now part of the story. We even throw a cookout. Leo, Gary, a few neighbors, grills hot, jokes flying. The woods echo with laughter. Like the end of a film, but it's real life. Just when I think it's over, Leo hands me a letter from Mr. Fletcher.
Inside?
Her old diary.
A glimpse into her warped mind.
Turns out, she wasn't just cruel for kicks. She was scared, lost, chasing control she never really held. That diary? It could have ruined her legacy even more. But I don't release it. She's already paid the price. Some people take themselves down.
You fail ME?
Standing in that same living room, I film one last message for the people who backed me, thanking them, reminding everyone, standing for what's right can be rough, lonely, and hard. But it's how you find out who you really are. So tell me, was justice truly served? Or is the work just beginning to hold the powerful in check?
Drop your 2 cooks below.
And hey, if you've got wild HOA stories, let's hear them. Maybe next time, it's your story we bring to light.